Are you in a relationship that is not working and you don't know why? I'm going to show you 10 subtle signs of an unhealthy relationship and give you advice on how to improve it. Welcome to Snap Reads, and I've worked with couples for over 10 years. Whether it's helping them stay together or break up, I know what it takes to be in a healthy relationship. Today, I'll walk you through 10 signs of incompatibility that may spell trouble ahead. But don't worry, there are solutions. In this video, I'll provide advice on how to handle these issues and make sure your relationship is the fulfilling one you deserve. Sign number 1, lack of communication. Communication is the foundation of any successful relationship. It's through communication that couples can express their needs, desires, and concerns. In an incompatible relationship, however, communication becomes strained or non-existent. One clear sign of a lack of communication is when you and your partner constantly talk past each other and fail to truly listen to what the other person is saying. This can lead to misunderstandings, resentment, and a breakdown in trust. Another indicator is when important conversations are avoided or met with defensiveness or hostility. A lack of communication can also manifest in nonverbal ways. For example, your partner may withdraw emotionally, refuse to engage in discussions, or consistently dismiss your opinions and feelings. These actions can leave you feeling unheard, invalidated, and disconnected. If you find yourself in a relationship where communication is consistently ineffective or absent, it may be a sign that you and your partner are not compatible. Healthy relationships thrive on open and honest communication, so it's essential to address this issue if you want to build a strong foundation for your relationship. Remember, communication is the key to resolving conflicts, understanding each other's needs, and fostering emotional intimacy. Sign number 2, constant arguments and conflicts. While disagreements are a natural part of any relationship, constant arguments and conflicts can indicate deeper compatibility issues. In an incompatible relationship, conflicts can become a regular occurrence, leaving both partners feeling drained and emotionally exhausted. One clear sign of constant arguments is when small disagreements escalate into full-blown fights, with both partners becoming defensive and unwilling to find a resolution. This can create a toxic cycle where conflicts are never truly resolved, leading to ongoing resentment and bitterness. Incompatible partners may also have different conflict resolution styles. For example, one partner may prefer to address issues head-on, while the other may avoid or minimize conflicts. These differing approaches can create a dynamic where one person feels overwhelmed by the constant arguing, while the other feels their concerns are not being addressed. Constant arguments and conflicts can take a toll on your emotional well-being and erode the trust and connection in your relationship. If you find that you and your partner are constantly at odds and unable to find common ground, it may be a sign that you are incompatible and need to reassess your relationship's viability. Sign number 3, lack of trust. Trust is the foundation of any healthy relationship. It's the belief that you can rely on your partner, that they have your best interests at heart, and that they will be honest and faithful. In an incompatible relationship, trust can be severely compromised or non-existent. One clear sign of a lack of trust is when you constantly feel suspicious or paranoid about your partner's actions. This can manifest as checking their phone, questioning their whereabouts, or constantly seeking reassurance. Similarly, if your partner exhibits secretive behavior, such as hiding their phone or being evasive about their activities, it can erode trust. Incompatible partners may also engage in behaviors that betray trust, such as lying, cheating, or breaking promises. These actions can lead to deep-seated feelings of betrayal and make it difficult to rebuild trust. A lack of trust can create a toxic environment where both partners feel constantly on edge and unable to fully open up to each other. Without trust, a relationship lacks the foundation necessary for growth and intimacy. If you find that trust is consistently broken or absent in your relationship, it may be an indication that you and your partner are not compatible. Sign number 4, different values and goals. Having shared values and goals is crucial for a relationship to thrive. Incompatible partners often have fundamentally different beliefs, priorities, and aspirations, making it challenging to create a shared vision for the future. One clear sign of differing values and goals is when you and your partner consistently clash on important topics such as religion, politics, or lifestyle choices. These differences can lead to ongoing disagreements and a lack of understanding and respect for each other's perspectives. Incompatible partners may also have divergent life goals. For example, one partner may prioritize career advancement and financial security, while the other values work-life balance and personal fulfillment. These conflicting priorities can create tension and resentment if not addressed and aligned. When partners have different values and goals, it becomes challenging to create a shared sense of purpose and direction. This can lead to feelings of being unfulfilled and disconnected from each other. If you find that your relationship is characterized by constant clashes over values and goals, it may be a sign that you and your partner are incompatible and have different visions for your future. Sign number 5, lack of support and understanding. Support and understanding are vital components of a healthy and fulfilling relationship. Incompatible partners often struggle to provide the emotional support and empathy that each person needs to feel valued and understood. One clear sign of a lack of support is when your partner consistently dismisses or belittles your feelings and experiences. This can leave you feeling invalidated and emotionally neglected. Similarly, if your partner fails to celebrate your successes or offer encouragement during challenging times, it can create a sense of isolation and resentment. Incompatible partners may also struggle to understand each other's needs and perspectives. This can manifest as a lack of empathy, where one partner fails to put themselves in the other's shoes and offer compassion and understanding. Without this emotional connection, it becomes difficult to build a foundation of trust and intimacy. A lack of support and understanding can leave you feeling emotionally drained and alone in your relationship. If you consistently find that your partner is unable or unwilling to provide the support and understanding you need, it may be an indication that you and your partner are incompatible and have different emotional needs. Sign number 6. Feeling unhappy and unfulfilled. Feeling unhappy and unfulfilled in a relationship is a clear sign of incompatibility. Incompatible partners often struggle to meet each other's emotional and relational needs, leading to a sense of dissatisfaction and discontent. One clear sign of unhappiness is when you consistently feel a sense of emptiness or loneliness, even when you're together with your partner. This can indicate that your needs for emotional connection and intimacy are not being met. Incompatible partners may also find that they have different love languages or ways of expressing and receiving love. For example, one partner may value quality time and physical touch, while the other may prioritize acts of service or words of affirmation. These differing love languages can lead to a mismatch in how love is expressed and received, resulting in feelings of unhappiness and unfulfillment. Feeling consistently unhappy and unfulfilled in your relationship can take a toll on your mental and emotional well-being. It's important to pay attention to these feelings and assess whether they are a result of fundamental incompatibility. Remember, you deserve to be in a relationship where you feel valued, loved, and fulfilled. Sign number 7. Frequent feelings of resentment and bitterness. Resentment and bitterness are toxic emotions that can slowly erode a relationship. Incompatible partners often find themselves trapped in a cycle of negativity, where unresolved conflicts and unmet needs fuel ongoing resentment. One clear sign of resentment is when you find yourself keeping score and holding grudges against your partner. This can create a hostile environment where both partners are constantly on edge and unable to move past past grievances. Similarly, if you consistently feel bitterness towards your partner, it may be a sign that there are deep-seated compatibility issues that need to be addressed. Incompatible partners may also struggle to forgive and let go of past hurts. This can lead to a pattern of rehashing old arguments and bringing up past mistakes, preventing both partners from moving forward and finding resolution. Frequent feelings of resentment and bitterness can poison a relationship, making it difficult to rebuild trust and emotional intimacy. If you find that these negative emotions are a constant presence in your relationship, it may be an indication that you and your partner are incompatible and need to reassess your compatibility. Sign number 8. Emotional or physical abuse. Emotional or physical abuse is a clear and severe sign of an incompatible relationship. Incompatible partners may engage in abusive behavior, which can have devastating effects on the victim's mental, emotional, and physical well-being. One clear sign of emotional abuse is when your partner consistently belittles, humiliates, or manipulates you. This can take the form of name-calling, gaslighting, or isolating you from friends and family. Similarly, physical abuse such as hitting, pushing, or restraining is a clear indication of incompatibility and an unhealthy relationship. Abusive behavior is never acceptable and should never be tolerated. If you find yourself in an abusive relationship, it's essential to seek help and support to ensure your safety and well-being. Remember, you deserve to be in a relationship that is built on love, respect, and kindness. Sign number 9. Lack of intimacy and connection. Intimacy and connection are essential elements of a fulfilling relationship. Incompatible partners often struggle to create and maintain a deep emotional and physical connection. One clear sign of a lack of intimacy is when you and your partner consistently feel distant or disconnected from each other. This can manifest as a lack of physical affection, such as hugging, kissing, or holding hands. Similarly, emotional intimacy may be lacking, with both partners feeling unable to open up and truly connect on an emotional level. Incompatible partners may also have different needs and desires when it comes to intimacy. For example, one partner may have a higher sex drive, while the other may be less interested in physical intimacy. These differing needs can create frustration and resentment if not addressed and understood. A lack of intimacy and connection can leave you feeling emotionally and physically unfulfilled in your relationship. If you consistently find that you and your partner are unable to create a deep and meaningful connection, it may be a sign that you are incompatible and need to reassess your compatibility. Sign number 10. Desire to be with someone else. Feeling a strong desire to be with someone else is a clear sign of incompatibility. Incompatible partners often find themselves fantasizing about being with someone who better meets their emotional and relational needs. One clear sign of a desire to be with someone else is when you consistently find yourself attracted to or infatuated with other people. This can indicate that you are not fully satisfied or fulfilled in your current relationship. Incompatible partners may also find that they have a lack of emotional or physical connection with their current partner, leading them to seek connection and validation elsewhere. This can lead to emotional affairs or a constant longing for someone who better understands and meets their needs. If you consistently find yourself desiring to be with someone else, it may be a sign that you and your current partner are not compatible. It's important to assess whether these feelings are fleeting or indicative of deeper compatibility issues that need to be addressed. Being in an incompatible relationship can be emotionally draining and prevent you from experiencing true happiness and fulfillment. It's important to recognize the signs that indicate a lack of compatibility in order to make an informed decision about the future of your relationship. Sign number 10, the desire to be with someone else, is just one of the clear indicators that can help you assess your compatibility with your partner. By addressing this issue and having open and honest communication, you may be able to work through the challenges and improve your relationship. However, if the desire to be with someone else persists despite your efforts, it may be an indication that the relationship is fundamentally incompatible. Remember, you deserve to be in a relationship that brings you joy, support, and fulfillment. Don't be afraid to take the necessary steps to find happiness, whether it's within your current relationship or by exploring other options.